His Highness the Aga Khan will now deliver his address.
Son Altesse l'Aga Khan va maintenant faire son allocution.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Prime Minister Harper, Madam Clarkson, Honourable Ministers, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by expressing my profound appreciation for the great honour which this country has paid to me today by extending this generous gift of honorary Canadian citizenship. I have been deeply moved by your gracious gesture, which I also regard as a tribute to the institution of the Ismaili Imamate, which I represent. It is a significant recognition of the values which our community of faith shares with the people of Canada. Je suis très profondément touché par l'immense honneur que vous m'avez si généreusement accordé, à moi personnellement et à l'Imamate Ismaili. Mr. Prime Minister, I have always felt very much at home in Canada, but never more than at this moment. It also means a great deal to me that all of you can be here today. The foundation ceremony marks a particularly important moment for my family and me, and such moments take on added meaning when they can be shared with colleagues and friends, and with so many men and women whom I deeply admire. The projects we celebrate have been in the development process, as you may know, for some time, and perhaps, if I may say so, for a somewhat longer time than some of us may have expected. But I have learned that sometimes a bit of extra patience in the planning process can lead to even wider opportunities, and that is precisely what happened in this case. Our original plans were to build here a new Ismaili Jamaat Khana, a space of prayer, contemplation, and community interaction. But as time went along and added space became available, the concept grew. It now includes 3 elements: a new Ismaili Center, the 6th such representational building in the world, a new Aga Khan Museum, and a beautiful, welcoming park, which will link these 2 new buildings. Together, these 3 projects will symbolize the harmonious integration of the spiritual, the artistic, and the natural worlds, in keeping with the holistic ideal, which is an intimate part of Islamic tradition. At the same time, they will also express a profound commitment to intercultural engagement and international cooperation. Our gathering this afternoon signifies the emergence of these projects from the planning stage into the building stage, from the realm of creative imagination into the realm of tangible construction. This creative process has itself been a remarkable international story, bringing together the designs of architects from Japan, India, and Lebanon, working with the Toronto firm of Moriyama and Teshima, and adapting age-old architectural traditions in a contemporary Canadian idiom. We look forward to the full realization of their aspirations. But even as we look ahead, it is only right that we look also to the past, including, of course, the story of Canada's historic welcome to displaced Ismailis in the 1970s and later, and to their successful integration. Certainly this process and the contributions Ismailis have made in so many walks of life have also reflected the encouragement they received to rebuild here their traditional institutions and social structures. In looking back over these decades, I also think of the close cooperation with the Aga Khan Development Network, and that it has enjoyed with the Canadian institutions such as CIDA, the Canadian International Development Agency, which continues to be a key partner in addressing needs in the developing world. We appreciate, too, the strong relations of our educational institutions, those wonderful relations which we have with great Canadian centers of learning, including McMaster and McGill universities, the University of Toronto and the University of Alberta. We're also proud of the partnering with the Canadian government in the development of the Global Centre for Pluralism based in Ottawa, which will express our shared conviction that the progress of civilization depends on our ability to understand, embrace, and energize the power of human diversity. You can see the strong base of cooperative endeavor from which this Winford Drive project has emerged, inspired as well by Toronto's own success as a vibrant cultural center. Let me discuss briefly the three project elements, beginning with the Aga Khan Museum. As our plans began to take shape, we came to realize that the museum's focus on the arts of Islam will make it a unique institution in North America, contributing to a better understanding of Islamic civilizations, and especially of the plurality within Islam, and of Islam's relationship to other traditions. It will be a place for sharing a story through art and artifacts of highly diverse achievements going back over 1,400 years. It will honor the central place within Islam of the search for knowledge and beauty, and it will illuminate the inspiration which Muslim artists have drawn from faith and from a diverse array of epics,